just in case you think that I've been able to pull off this move and have it be organized and pretty and just everything in order. Nothing could be further from the truth. This is my reality right now. And I would like to show you my office slash living room that I've been living in for the last 4 or 5 days. This is where we're at. Little Lucy has decided that chewing on every box is the best use of her time. And not only do I have boxes everywhere, but the boxes that I shipped, every single one of them looks like they went 9 rounds with a UPS driver. I mean, they're barely holding together. I have been madly shopping, both online and in store. There's not a Home Goods here in Aiken, but there is a Tuesday morning, and I've actually picked up a few things from there. I'm going to be stopping by there on my way. I'm having lunch with my friend Jen today. She's fixing me lunch. I am so excited because I've been eating restaurant food. You know how it is when you're packing up? I just decided I couldn't pack up and cook at home myself, and so I was eating restaurant food. An organic place near my house there that I really like, but still, it's not homemade. And since I've been in Aiken, I've eaten a little bit from the farmer's market, like doing salads in the evenings, but mostly I've been getting a lunch meal somewhere out at a restaurant. So I'm really excited. Jen's having me over for lunch today. She's cooking. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm in that weird in-between place right now where I have lots of boxes with lots of furniture that I have to put together. Remember when furniture came put together? I miss those days. The quality was better, it was so much more affordable, and it was so much easier. But boxes full of furniture, I'm waiting for everything to kind of get in so I can put the whole room together. I did buy a couch, an ottoman, and a full-length standing mirror at a local store, and that's going to be showing up in about 4 or 5 days, so I'm looking forward to that too. As far as what I packed, I did end up shipping a lot more boxes than I anticipated because I started thinking about it, and I figured if I could fill a box up with what I thought was $100 worth of stuff, that it would save me from having to buy it here, because not only would I be spending the $100, but I would be taking my time to replenish what I had left behind, given away, or sold. So those boxes behind me, I ended up shipping, I think about 13 or 14 boxes. And what I decided is if I could get $100 worth of value at least per box, then it was worth it. It didn't cost $100 for every box, but some boxes were $100 or more. So it kind of figured out and penciled out that it just made sense for me to pack up some stuff that I initially was not going to bring. So I've got a whole bunch of boxes out here and also back in what I'm calling the Zen room. I named it after Jen's Zen Den. And that's where I'm putting everything that needs to be unpacked and put away. But here's the dilemma, and it's kind of a chicken and the egg story. I don't have my furniture yet, so I really don't have anything or any place to put things. So everything's still packed up because I don't have the furniture to tuck it into, to put it on, or that sort of thing. There's really a very limited amount of things that I can do right now. In addition, and unfortunately, you guys know I always look on the bright side, but the home that I rented, I love it. The location is amazing. However, it really wasn't ready for tenancy when I got here. There's a lot of issues, and that's unfortunate. And it's particularly unfortunate because I went through a rental company, one of the largest companies in town, and they just haven't stepped up to the plate. So I'm in the middle of having to work with them on getting this place into a condition where someone could reasonably move in, which unfortunately it's just not right now. Here's an interesting little anecdotal story. When I was here about a month ago, and I was here in Aiken for about, I think, 9 days, 9 or 10 days, and I was outside a lot. I was actually walking 6 miles a day and just, doing my thing around town. I got maybe 1 or 2 bug bites. just almost zero. Now you guys know, or you probably can kind of figure out, I take a lot of supplements. I'm very, very conscientious and aware how important supplements are, particularly given our food supply and all the toxins in the environment and that sort of thing. So supplements are a huge part of my daily regime. Well, for the past, maybe 5 days since I've been here, I arrived on Friday. Today is Thursday. So what is that? Oh, it's almost a week. I couldn't find my vitamins, so I wasn't taking my supplements. And I've been outside a lot because I've been walking the puppy and, taking a look at the yard, that sort of thing. I am covered in bug bites and they itch a lot, which is so funny because where I was living before in the Lake Tahoe area, there's just not a lot of bugs. There's a lot of bugs here, and I am covered with bug bites. Well, I finally found my vitamins, and I'll go through my whole supplement routine soon because I do think supplements are very important right now, particularly vitamin D and zinc. And I have started taking them the last couple of days, and I'm really curious to see if the bug bites are reduced from me taking my supplements. One of the things that I have heard over the years is that bugs, in particular biting bugs, don't like vitamin B. And I do take a vitamin B, a multi B vitamin. So I'm curious to see if the scent or whatever it is on my skin that the vitamin B gives off and the rest of the supplements, if that's really going to reduce the amount of bug bites I've got. I'll keep you posted. I'm at Tuesday morning and I'm going to look for a couple of things. The first on the agenda is a rug for the studio. Mostly, I want it to help the reverb in the room so that the noise doesn't bounce all the way back and forth. So I'm going to look through all of these and see if I can't find something that's neutral and fairly good quality and that will look good in the room. I'm going to give this panel a try. What I'm trying to do is address that breaker panel in the master bedroom, or what I'm using as the master. And I'm thinking that this could just stand right on top of the dresser, and then I can accessorize the wall with a mirror and some other items, and this will cover up the breaker pad. At least we'll see if it works. Another tip I want to give you is if you're looking to put a piece of artwork that you create yourself up in your house, I have found it is less expensive to come to a store like Tuesday Morning or Home Goods and buy an existing painted canvas, because it's going to be less expensive than buying a canvas and a frame. You can simply pop the canvas out, paint on it what you want, and pop it back into the frame. For instance, this particular piece is $39.99. Now, clearly, this is not going to be high-end decor, but if you're just looking for something that you sort of want to DIY and get something up to either address an issue or fill up a space, this is a really good affordable option. Just get an existing painting, pop the canvas out, paint what you want on it, and then put the frame back on and you're good to go. Just finished a speed shopping trip to Walmart and Tuesday Morning. Truly, I was in and out in a flash in both places because I knew exactly what I wanted. At Walmart, I ended up getting a bunch of stuff, organizing, cleaning stuff for the house, but I also got more of these stacking racks. I talked about these in another video, like the last video or two before or something. I really love these. These have helped so much because so many of my cupboards are really tall, so it makes sense to have a shelf. And the difference with these shelves that I found is that they really do work. They're stable. A lot of times you find plastic shelves and they're wobbly and they're not stable and things don't stay on them. These have been really, really good. So I was really happy to find a couple more of these in my local Walmart. Now I'm on my way over to my friend Jen's house for lunch. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. And I get to eat a home-cooked meal. Really looking forward to it.
Hi, welcome. Come in, please. It's gonna be really tangy. Just warning you. And then these are pickled red onions on top, which make everything delicious.
Do you pickle your own red onions?
You're fine.
Act natural, like. That's when you can't act natural, when someone says act natural.
Act natural.
This is Jen's Zen room. I love this room. It's one of those rooms where the energy in here just feels so very good. And she has it decorated so beautifully. It is peaceful and lovely. She has an amazing crystal collection. And like I said, the energy in here is just so divine. You know, Jen is a Reiki master, and I love her Reiki work. Actually, my Reiki session that I had with Jen when I was here last was one of the best Reiki sessions I've ever had. Just really lovely and wonderful. And I have crystal envy with this right here. I think it's time for a little DIY. I picked up this mirror from Tuesday morning. It was on sale. It wasn't that much. It's actually pretty big. I don't know if you can see it in the video. I really like this rattan styling around the exterior of the mirror. It's light. It's kind of a little hippie, a little boho-ish. And I do want to lighten up the living room area. I know exactly where this is going to go, but I'm not really crazy about the fact that it's this exact color. I do like this color as a background, but I want to add a little bit of white to it. So I went to the craft store and I picked up some white paint and just a scrubby brush. These are very inexpensive brushes, and I actually like them when I want to do sort of a dry brush look on something. So I'm going to go at this and just lighten it up a little bit. Wish me luck. All done. I'm really happy with how it came out. I just used a dry brush around the entire mirror, and I like having that taupey color peeking through with the white highlights. I think it just makes it a much softer, lighter look to it. I know exactly where this is going to go. I hope it looks good there. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I just have to share a small win. I bought this stand. I'm going to use it as a plant stand for the side of the refrigerator in the kitchen. And you know, when you order things online, you don't really know how they're going to work out. Could that fit any better? I mean, I'm just so impressed and so pleased. It just fits perfectly. So, one win on my side of the game. It is 7:30 Saturday morning, which means I'm at the Aiken County Farmers Market, and this place is buzzing. The parking lot is full and there's just people everywhere, even this early in the morning, because they know how important it is to get out and get the good fresh fruits and vegetables early. This farmer's market was actually started in the 1920s, and this area was where the cotton farmers sold their bales of cotton. Well, what happened is that the farmers' wives started showing up with preserves and pickles and other little items that they would sell for pin money. Remember that little phrase, pin money? And it eventually turned into a farmer's market. In the 1980s, there was a move to sell this space for a commercial venture. I don't know what it was, but the Historic Preservation Society stepped in and stopped it. And I'm so grateful for that. And the farmers market continues today. And that decision right there, as well as other decisions in this Aiken area, is why I was so attracted to this community, because they really do favor the individual over corporate profit. And I'm really pleased about that. So I'm going to be doing my shopping this morning. I want to get some fresh flowers, and then I have a vendor that I love to get my vegetables from because he doesn't spray and he doesn't use pesticides. So let's go in and do the shopping. This lady sells tomato pies. I have never even heard of a tomato pie. I wonder if it's like a frittata. So it's tomatoes, Italian blend cheese, fresh basil, salt, pepper, garlic, mayo in the crust. Oh my gosh, I bet you that's a little flavor wonder right there. This is William's wife. She is one hard working gal. I want to thank you for joining me for this vlog. I hope you found it fun, useful, and helpful, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend it with me. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.